Let me invite to co-host.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you?
Testing, testing, 1,
2, 3, what's up? I feel inadequate now because here I am. I'm not a collector. I just like classic glows. I don't know. I'm not deep into all this knowledge, and I don't have this huge collection. But I got a piece of yellow glass. Randy, are you in here? Can you see? Do you want to see?
None of us work for Whatnot.
Yes.
We're not Whatnot employees. This is just a bi-weekly event that I do every 2 weeks on how to identify your stock.
Are you sure you want to see it? Look at that.
Piece of yellow. Face measurement. Oh my gosh. I know, right? I get it. Let me sit this down so I don't break it. Nothing. All right, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert. I enjoy. I buy and sell, right? I buy and sell, so my collection does not stay big. It comes in a custard glass. I can't keep that custard glass because the Burmese, the custard glass, everybody wants it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my camera around and see if maybe, where'd he go? Why can't I turn my camera around? What the heck? Oh my heck, this is going to ruin me here. I can't turn my camera on. Really? Why is it not? This is going to be bad for me. There it is. There, never mind. There, it was hiding from me. There we go. All right. It was hiding from me. Can everybody see that? Tell you what, is this better?
Somebody asked, what does 375 mean? Are you going to?
All right, nanometers. Okay, let's talk. We can talk about that first. Let's talk about that first. Okay. All right, let me turn the camera. All right, basically, NM is the nanometers, which is the designation of what they give you a black light. All right, the lower the nanometers, normally the more fluorescent you can see stuff. Like my little keychains I sell are $3.95. All right, they'll light up. They'll light up this, right? They'll light this up, right? $3.95 will light that up. However, you take a piece of, let me find it here, clear glass, and it basically does nothing to it, right? All right, does nothing to it, but you take out a 365 in the clear glass, and you get this. So basically, it's nanometers is, again, the scientific, I don't know all the terminology about it, but it's the wavelength, the different wavelengths of the black light. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, different wavelengths. So basically, that's your differences. So again, the lower the nanometers, most of the time, the more. Hey, what's the word you say? Fluorescent, fluorescing. That you get. Yeah. So not all. So you know, a long time ago, someone sold me a piece of glass that showed a picture of it. It glowed like crazy. And by the way, I am streaming on YouTube on another thing, so this people save me. I'm not streaming this here on YouTube. However, do what? On a different device. On a different device. So anyhow, so these little things that you get cheap, $3.95. When I first found out about glowy glass, I bought one and like it don't glow. It don't glow. So they had to teach me that a different wavelength. I needed a 365 to see it glow. One time I felt like oh my gosh, I got cheated. I spent this big money on this big bottle that was supposed to glow, and I got it. And I couldn't get it to glow. And anyhow, long story short, you get yourself a 365. It'll glow.
Yeah, right.
$3.95 is better for some metals. That's correct. But let me turn the camera back around, and we'll start digging into just a little bit of it. Again, I only have 30 minutes. I'm not an expert by any means at all. So basically, uranium glass is what most folks call, a lot of people call Vaseline glass. That's the old day. So, uranium glass is a blanket term that is used for any glass containing uranium. It is characterized by the presence of uranium, which is oxide, and in some cases, iron oxide. matter of fact, I'll give you the link to this webpage. This is an amazing page right here, guys, with all kinds of information. But here's some pictures of some. Again, I don't have the big collection that Brandy had, so we're just gonna kind of go through this right here. This is your typical uranium, which is the kind of like I have right here, right? That I showed you a minute ago. It's the green glass that glows green. What they call Vaseline. Again, these are all terminologies. Is the yellow glass. To me, this is my favorite to collect. Is the yellow glass that grows with the green. Then you got the uranium jadeite, which is a green tint to the glass as well, but it glows with the crazy green. And then the Burmese, which Brandy was showing you guys right here. This is Burmese, and it's just gorgeous. It turns into a nice yellow. Now the difference between Burmese and custard is very little. It's very little. However, this has more of a yellowish tint, and the custard has more of a whitish tint on that there. So I know her stuff was amazing. And then you got the uranium milk glass, which I have not found a piece of yet. I have not found a piece of this yet. And so, you know, again, for every rule, they said there is an exception. And the webpage says it right here. While nearly all uranium glass will glow brightly under 395, every once in a while you may come across a piece that really only seems to react under a 365. So, again, you got that, what they call it, the ghost glowers. Which, once I got my 365, oh my gosh, I'm testing everything. Does this glow? Does this glow? Does this glow? So, and then, now the uranium milk glass, if you have a piece that kind of looks like right here, under 395, it may glow like almost a bluish tint. And at 365, it'll grow your green. Now, some, they say, doesn't glow at all, but you can take a Geiger counter to it, and of course it's radioactive. That's what uranium is. It's radioactive, and you can get a reading with a Geiger counter. They say it's not necessarily unsafe. They say it's not necessarily unsafe to eat with the uranium glass. However, they don't recommend it because of the possibility of a piece chipping off or something like that. They say definitely. You know, they have uranium utensils, like uranium glass knives. They say definitely don't use a knife because you can cut and, of course, get a little sliver off, and next thing you know, you're digesting uranium. So it's not an unsafe thing. It's just not something you really want to do.
Be on the safe side. Let's see.
What else we want to talk about? Here's some less common colors. Right here, pulling this up right here, and it's just showing you again. This web page is the Butterfly Babe, thebutterflybabe.com. As a matter of fact, I think she sells it. Well, I didn't really dig into that, but all the different colors you see right here that have the different types of uranium glass, they're stunning. Look at this right here, down here at the bottom. You see, it's got the blue, but also got the streaks of the green uranium in it. I think that's absolutely stunning, in my opinion. And here's one right here. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Does it say when uranium glass started to be made and things like that?
Yeah. All right. Basically, after World War II, using depleted uranium, which is DU, became more common than using natural. Because basically during 1900s, some of the early stuff, the 1900s, can contain up to 25% uranium. That's high. That's very high. I'm trying to say the date, so I'm trying, to be honest with you, I hate to say this, I'm not 100% sure. It was Butterfly Babe, B-A-B-E, horse lover, butterflybabe.com.
On my Instagram after the show, probably within the next 24 hours, I'll have a recap of all the speakers today with a recap of information, and I'll add that link to the information page.
And it says on here, because a lot
of people say, it's not uranium, it's manganese, which we'll touch on here in a minute. But really, it says the only positive way to test it is a Geiger counter. But really, who cares, right? To me, my thinking is, if it glows, it glows. So that's kind of what I like. I mean, again, I like stuff. I don't really know what it is. Here is something.
Sorry, Gumby.
No.
We have someone asking where you get black lights.
All right.
For one, you can get them from Gumby. types from Gumby. But otherwise,
Amazon.
You get Amazon, pretty much any. I think you can pretty much anywhere. Yeah, I sell those in my shows right there for I think $4.
I have a million of them.
Yeah, and I don't go anywhere without mine. It's on my keychain. I don't go anywhere without one. There you go.
See this one? Do not buy this one. And it lasts like it seems like it's dead. Oh, it doesn't even work. This one's actually a good one. Like you'll have to shake it and then it'll light up and then it'll flash and then it'll go out because the battery's loose.
Don't get that one.
Yeah,
That's
you want to pack clipboard in there.
This is the one I got from Amazon. It does not take batteries. It charges with a USB. Look at that.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good recommendation.
So here in my
shop, as soon as my shows are over, I stick that in the USB port and I leave. So yeah, it's a great one. It is. Now this right here, I'm gonna show you something, guys. Uranium glazed ceramics. I just learned about this and I am absolutely taken back by it. Look at this. Uranium glazed ceramics. Now, yes, ceramics. Now, it also says 365 or 354. So a lot of the ceramics, most likely, yes, 254. I've got to get me one because I don't have one. I have tested.
365 blacklight flashlight is normally what you'll be able to find that
yes.
piece under.
Correct. But the ceramic stuff may take a 254. I have tested every piece of ceramic in my building right now with a 365 with no luck because I want one of these. I want one of these so bad.
See, so look at that. I think.
To be honest with you, I think I've had that. I think I have that. I have had that. I know I've had that. And it's blowing my mind thinking I probably sold it. Again, guys, this is where it comes. You need to have the proper stuff. You need to have the proper stuff to taste it. I guarantee you, I sold that swan for $10 somewhere, right? Not realizing that I don't have no idea what it is. Not realizing it could be $100 piece. I don't know.
So the uranium in ceramics is just a glaze,
It's a
right?
coating. It's a glaze. It's in the clay. Yeah, it's a glaze. Just like your Blue Mountain pottery or any of your pottery houses, they glaze it. They have uranium in the glaze. I can't wait to find my first piece. I didn't know this until like 3 days ago on this site. Now I got chill bumps. I'm gonna find me a piece of this stuff. So yeah, I will. I promise you I will. Oh my gosh. All right, back to this stuff here. Yes, a new challenge, right? Yes. Again, under 254, y'all know Fiesta ware, right? So under a 254, even the Fiesta ware has some glow to it because it's got cadmium and selenium. Yeah, because it's got the uranium in it. Literally uranium in the glaze.
And then next we're gonna test.
I know I only have like 16 minutes. So I'm trying to go fast. There's a lot of stuff that glows that I didn't know. All right, Brandy, let's challenge each other. We're gonna find a piece. You're gonna be the first person to find a piece of Glowy ceramics. All right. So,
we should do a challenge to see if any of us can find it at Springfield.
Oh.
I might find it before then.
We can't job together. We gotta fight.
All right. So next we have. This is with 395 and 365. So a lot of cadmium does glow under a 395, no problem whatsoever, because you'll find it in your amarina. Your cadmium and selenium. Is that how you pronounce that, right? Selenium. Yep, selenium glass. And that's some examples. I do have some examples here sitting on my table we'll look at here in a minute after we kind of go through all this right here. Well, thank you, Brandy. I'm not a teacher. I'm not an expert. I like this stuff. So I think there's a lot of people that like to collect different things. With the cadmium, a lot of times you'll find out what they call the ring of fire, right? They call it a ring of fire. Right here. This piece right here, only this one particular part will glow, or the rim will glow, or something like that. No, you do not have to have separate lights. That's a good question. If you have the strongest light, I take that back. There's exception to every rule, right? There's exception to every rule. However, the better light you have, the more likely you're going to find stuff that glows.
Yeah, like up above, there was a picture of uranium under a 365, and it looked a little blue. And then there's one under the same dish under 395, and it looked more green. There it is.
Here you go.
And it was uranium milk glass.
This is a uranium milk glass. So yeah, under
395, which is not as strong of a nanometer, and your 365 was a lot stronger than that. So
395 is what most people have because it's less expensive, it's more common, and it's easier to find. The 365 is more expensive and is more of like a more educated collector. I guess would have.
Yeah.
The 365.
Yeah, I
pretty much have a 365. I didn't realize. Yeah, it's much better. Yeah, I didn't realize that they went down to 254. I'm getting me one, right? So that's your. I know, right? It might even burn a hole in your skin. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm doubting it.
Kim says the 254 is commonly known as the UVC.
Ah, there you go. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate that. See, this is what I love. This is what I love about Whatnot. You know, nobody's in here saying, "Well, Gumby, you don't know that crap. You don't know what's going on." Everybody just jumps in and helps. Helps, yeah. I'm not an expert on anything. I can promise you that right now. And here's some different pictures of cadmium. And look at the yellow with the cadmium glow. I've never seen the yellow piece with cadmium. I never have. So now I'm looking for that, right? This is what I'm kind of used to looking for. More or less what we always call the amarina, right? We always call the amarina glass. And here's a yellow that glows the orange. So it's just cool stuff. And then you have the selenium that does not have your cadmium in it, and you get more or less the pink. You'll get the pink and red when you have that in there and not have the cadmium in there. I love the pinks. Again, it's not very pronounced in my opinion. And then you get the blues, which is that's the blue. That's the frame. The little pink you really can't see with the black background. Pardon?
Is that cadmium?
this here is selenium.
Oh, selenium by itself.
Selenium by itself.
Without the cadmium in it. Yeah.
Kat just said she got a fairy lamp from you yesterday, but it doesn't glow. Is it because she's using not strong enough of a light, or is it just doesn't contain any chemical?
Doesn't glow very good.
Now did
The
it?
white one. She bought yesterday the white one.
The white one. I didn't.
You know, to be honest with you, I didn't even test it. I don't know.
It could glow. If you want, Kat, I would try with a 365.
Try with a 365. Because I think if I remember correctly, Catherine, I did an unboxing and I didn't have my 365. All I had was my pocket keychain. So all I have was the 395. I think I hit it with 395 and I don't think it glowed.
What Rufus said.
Yep, all the bases and all the angles, absolutely. So again, here's some more selenium, which here's one with high content, which grows almost a red color, and then the lighter content, this is here, but the low content is more of a pink color. Now here's one that I've never heard of. I'm not sure I can pronounce it right. Neodymium glass, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, look at this stuff here.
Sorry, what was the black light number on that one?
It was 365 and 395.
Okay.
Yep. And this here is sometimes referred to as Alexandrite glass. Yep, there we go. Thank you, Wish Upon a Whisker. There you go, Alexandrite glass. And it changes colors according to different lighting conditions. The glass appears lilac or something like pink, right? Lilac or light lavender or pink in natural sunlight, or yellow incandescent light, and smoky blue in the fluorescent and the white light. This is due to the presence of there you go again, neodymium oxide within the glass. So, on its own, neodymium is not UV reactive. So then some manufacturers added some selenium to it, which resulted in the bright pink fluorescent glow under UV light, seen more commonly in the neodymium glass. It's also been noted to fluoresce a vibrant dull pink, a pale green, or peachy orange color depending on the matrix of chemical additives and concentration of those chemical additives. So again, this is all over the map. This could be pretty much anything, any color or of the rainbow. So, and this is some of the selenium, showing some selenium under there with natural light, incandescent light, and the forward light. So they all different, just under regular light, guys. Not necessarily, there's under a 365 right there, but natural light is almost a blue, incandescent light is a pink, and then under fluorescent light is a green.
That's very cool.
That is cool, right? Now here's the one that everybody, I think, has just recently come into play about. Everybody's just beaming over manganese glass because most of the manganese glass that you find is clear. And I've got several examples of that you'll find is clear, but under a 365, make that note, 365, you will not be able to see this under a 395. The manganese does not react under a 395. It will require a 365. So, YouTube.
My God.
My YouTube people. All right. So again, some pictures of manganese here. If you remember, on my Battle of the Best, I had a blue genie bottle that I sold at $1, and it looked like that right there. So it glowed, but it was manganese. It was a blue manganese that glowed green. So again, beautiful. In my opinion, I don't care what's in it. If it glows and you got something to light it up, make it glow. Because it's all about light and stuff, right? All about light and liking what you like. So here's some with go ahead.
Sorry, I just wanted to say something I learned recently was that with uranium versus manganese is a colorless additive. It is completely colorless. So you can add it to any color glass and it's not going to change the color of the actual glass. Uranium, however, is green.
Correct.
It is green no matter what. So if you add it to something, if it's in a small concentration, it'll come out a little yellow. If it's in a large concentration, it's going to come out as green. So it was originally used as a colorant, not just as, they didn't even know it glowed until after the blacklight was invented.
That's right.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Craziness.
All
They
right.
had
So
no idea they could have marketed this so expensive.
All right, ready for this one here? This one here blew my mind. Lead glass. Look. Did you even know about this stuff, guys? Did anybody know about the lead glass? Well, guess what? I found a piece. Oh, of course you did. Of course you did. But you know what? I'm talking about us normal folks, my God.
Us lower IQ.
Us normal.
She was a prior guest, so guys, give her a follow. She is very smart.
Yes.
Great items. She knows a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
Again, I am absolutely no expert when it comes to this stuff. I like it. I mean, I like glass, right? I like glass. But I will show you. I have 6 minutes left. I don't think there's really too much more we need to dig through. I ain't gonna go that far. But I just want to show you some of the stuff that I've got. And if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna turn my lights off. And I'm gonna grab my 365. Do I need to turn the other lights off? Maybe I do.
Go to your cabinet.
Oh, should I? Yeah, I could do that. I got my cabinet.
He put a lot of work into this beautiful cabinet, and most everything in the cabinet glows, and it is a freaking treat. I love it.
tell you what, let me go turn the camera first. Let me go turn my lights off.
Shall we do that?
Yes, don't trip.
I know. I'm gonna use my.
My black light flashlight so I don't trip.
Oh, say.
They can use. I'm sorry about that. I'm very patriotic, guys. All right. Here's my. I don't have a big black, but there's my cabinet.
There's my cabinet. I do have a.
These pieces are for sale, guys.
Yeah, everything's for sale. Everything's for sale in here. So I do love my.
Glowy glass. You know, put the cabinets up. There's some ephemera hiding back there, too, by the way. Look at this here.
Look at this. Look at this.
Look at that.
Y'all like that one?
Watch this. Ready? Are we ready? It's a trick. It bounces a bouncy ball. That's great.
But yeah, this is my cabinet. I do have some
And Marina here that has a cadmium in, of course, without actually
shining light directly on it. Hang on, my back pocket. There's the cadmium. We got the cadmium here on the Fenton basket. Got that going on. This here's a piece of Fostoria.
look here. You've got a little bit of cadmium in that as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
this stuff, even, look at here, even this blue glows because it got matte. Look at there. Even
Does anybody remember what that contains?
Yep.
It is blue glass that glows slightly greenish bluish.
Come on, anybody but wish upon a whisker. So, but yeah, exactly. So
Let me go over here. We'll go over here. I've got some samples. Don't trip, Gumby. Don't trip.
She's like the kid in school that always answers every
I know,
question.
right?
Like, okay, I know you know, but we gotta get the other students to learn too.
Somebody else raised their hand. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah,
All right.
anybody else.
Also, look at here. You got uranium in marbles as well. You got uranium in marbles. I've got a couple of those.
Pretty.
Couple of those. Now here, this here's Goofus glass, which is clear, glowing green under the 365. So I got 3 minutes left. Look at here. We talked about the iron, right? That's blue. That's blue.
The lead.
That's the lead. Yeah, lead. My bad. Yeah, lead. So yeah, hurry. Yep.
No, you're fine. If
So-
you're a few minutes over, it's not a big deal.
So that's the blue, which is really cool. And then I got this piece here. I just realized. Did not realize, but this is an old bottle. It's a
Wow.
Chero Cola. I'm going through my.
Cola. I'm pretty sure Chero Cola was a medical soda.
may have been.
May have been. I
might be wrong.
I just found this today in my shop. I didn't realize I had it.
It does look like a soda bottle to me based on our first episode of How to Identify Your Stuff. It does look like soda, but at the same time, Chero Cola. Chero was the name of the start of a medicine, so I wonder if that had medicine in it.
Yeah, it's got some other embossed stuff in it, but I mean, I'm going through my shop thinking, what can I find that glows? And I said, let me check this, and boom, there she is.
That's awesome.
Also here, here's another. This is a purple that's glowing the green under 365. Let me
Oh,
so-
it glows yellow.
look at there. See, there it is right there. There it is right there.
What would be purple that glows yellow?
That's gonna be your manganese as well.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay. That wouldn't be the Alexandrite?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Selenium, maybe selenium.
Possibly.
Maybe it's the blue here. That's a piece of tape in there. That's a piece of tape. I have to make sure the stopper stays in place. So here's another one that's blue.
Yeah, maybe.
That's maybe a selenium.
Blue, possibly. Here's another one that's purple,
Weird.
glowing green. Let me show you another one here. Grab it over here. I've got this
Kylie, you remember this?
piece here, right? Remember that piece?
Stars? Yep.
Yeah. Well, guess what? We said it was Ellie Smith, right? Watch this. Ready for this?
Wow. Beautiful.
So there we got that piece.
There, which just increase. Guys, this stuff increases your value. This
Stuff increases
A
your.
lot of glass glows.
Yes.
Like when you're going out, a lot of people make the mistake because they only know about uranium. Stop looking at just green glass. There's other colors that glow too, guys. All of them glow. All of them. Mostly. Even clear, white, matte glass sometimes glows.
It all glows. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have become a fan of clear glass because I always thought nobody wants clear glass, right? Oh, sorry, YouTube. I put the camera in front of their camera. Whoopsie. But here's another piece I want to show you.
This here has a Murano sticker on it.
Again, I'm not a big know-it-all about Murano or that, but she's got a gorgeous glow to it too as well. It's hard to see with me holding it as well, but yeah, you got that going on as well. So again, lots of fun. Again, I never have claimed to be an expert. I like this stuff, right? I like this stuff, and Kylie, thank you for allowing me to come on and spread the little bit of information that I know.
I got notes.
And we're all. I know another excuse to turn out the lights. The party's over. It's just another excuse to have some fun, right? So yeah, it's all about, again, guys, if y'all don't know me at all, I'm all about the community. I'm all about the community. And this is how we grow together. And thank you for allowing an uneducated person like me to try to help anybody else. And
I told him to do this because, guys, even if you don't already know things, you're smart enough to find out.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot.
Automatically know what the heck neodymium is doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means you haven't learned yet, and nobody knows that much. Fran, you hush. You know plenty. Each of you has taught somebody something today, and that's awesome. You taught me, all of you have taught me, and you all know that I'm like a crazy researcher. And for some freaking reason, everyone thinks I came into Freckles Fine shows the other day, and she was like, Kylie, I almost asked you to help me with paperweights because you know everything about everything. And I was like, darling, no, I don't. Not even close. And she was like, oh, yes, you do. You know everything. And I was like, no, I don't. Can you imagine how big my freaking head would be?
I get tagged into so many shows. They'll say, Gumby, come here. And if I'm not modding another show or something like that, I'll jump in. And then, yeah, and I'll jump in and go, oh, we know you know so much about marbles that we need to know how much the price is for. I'm like, I don't know nothing about these marbles. I don't know what you're talking about. I know they're pretty. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Kick me out. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all.
Kicking out. Bye. Thank you, Gummy Man. Appreciate you.
Love y'all.
All right, guys.
Hey, YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know that was kind of weird because I was a co-host on another show talking about Glowy Glass. So thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. I do appreciate y'all. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And I thank you so much for doing so. I will be running tonight at about 8:30 p.m. On a Whatnot show. So make sure I'll be streaming, multicasting to that. So make sure you follow me on that as well. Peace out. I love you all. Take care.